So last night's was the Big Bad Marty. Tonight's is the Fresh Evan. Yeah. And then the J to the T is a little later on.
I love it.
Nice.
All right. And shooters just because.
What an amazing place to enjoy great company and have a great drink and some great food. All you people that didn't enter the contest.
There's always next year.
Yeah, and then the rule is it just gets harder and harder. So this year was 42 kilometers,
Total, yeah.
3 lakes, a couple of mountain passes. Next year it's going to be harder.
This would be a good time for me to tell some of your viewers the 3 important things I learned about Marty on this trip.
Uh-oh.
Yes.
Number 1, he's smaller in person than I thought he was going to be.
Everybody says that.
Number 2, this man's an absolute mountain goat. Don't let his age or stature fool you. He was blazing the trail.
Be prepared.
He was the freaking pace horse on this trip. Unbelievable. And number 3, his beard is majestic.
All right, folks, I just did a live stream that got interrupted 3 times and it didn't work out. I was all excited because I had an idea and I wanted to do a live stream, but I'm going to repost this as a normal uploaded video. And you saw the title, so this is the launch of the 2021 hiking contest with Marty. And so I'll repeat what I said in the live stream. If you watched the live stream, watch this again. Last year was a fantastic year for me because I met great people, and the story that I talk about last year, the year before, one of the great stories is how I met Chef Evan, and actually how I met Chef Evan. I got to go back one step further. So in 2019, I decided that I wanted to hike with other people, share my skills, and broaden my group. And I was about to do a contest, but I didn't do a contest because in 2019, when my father passed away, I had an opportunity to share a lot of thoughts and discussions and texts and stuff with Eric Coleman from California. And when Eric called or texted and Eric said that he wanted to come hiking in Alberta and asked me for suggestions, I said, no way, I'm not just going to offer you suggestions, Eric, you're coming hiking with me. So I went hiking with Eric. And people said, why would you do that? And not specifically about Eric, why would you expand and hike with other people and take that chance? And I want to talk about that. And that's because taking chances in life is fun. Most people won't recognize an opportunity when it presents itself, and that's too bad. And so meeting Eric led to another opportunity, which was meeting Evan, Chef Evan. And the way that all worked out is I had done a broadcast, and I told people that I was on my way to pick up Eric, and I was going to take Eric, pick him up at the airport, and come home and cook a steak dinner for him, and then we were going to start our hike the next day. And Evan, who had been, unbeknownst to me at the time, had been following my adventures and was wanting to learn more about backpacking, Evan just reached out. Evan sent me a text, I believe is on Instagram, and he said, you don't know me, my name is Evan, I kind of follow you, I'm a chef at a restaurant called Market, why don't you bring Eric and down to Market tonight if you haven't already picked up your groceries, and I'll cook something for you guys. And you know, that kind of an opportunity is an easy opportunity to pass up. I could have easily had excuses and said, no, I'm not gonna go and visit Evan. I could have made up all sorts of excuses, but I said, no, I'm going to go see Evan. And when I went to see Evan, it wasn't with ulterior motives. It wasn't because I hope I'll get something out of it down the road. It was purely, here's a gentleman reaching out to me, and I reached back, and it formed a friendship, a very strong friendship. So me and Evan and Eric at the time went hiking. Me and Evan for the next year had I mean, you've seen him in the videos, his cooking adventures and everything else, and he's creative, and we fed off of each other. And last year, I wanted to do another contest and expand the group. So last year I did a contest. So at this time last year in April, we invited people to submit video submissions, and we were going to take them hiking. And back to this whole opportunity staring and being scared to accept the challenge. I'm being surrounded by dogs right now. A lot of people did not send in submissions, but those that did, it turned out great for them. And so I went hiking last year, and that's when I met JT from Edmonton and Geoff from Calgary, Wandering Panda, and they came on the hike. And that you can find that, I'll put a card to that video. That's when we went to Lake of the Falls and Landslide Lake, and it led to broadening my group of friends. So now I'm friends with JT and Geoff, and we went on numerous hikes after that. In fact, me and Geoff just went on a hike last weekend, and me and Geoff are going on a hike tomorrow. So the opportunity, when it presented itself for those individuals, led to more fun, so the network grew. And then throughout this year, I saw at the end of the year, I hiked with 10 or 11 people that I'd never hiked before. So now I'm doing contest number 3. So this year, similar to last year, I want people to submit a video. Send me a 3-4 minute video. And last year I didn't put a theme, or I didn't put too many requirements, but I just finished right now. So last weekend I was hiking with, I was doing some winter hiking, and I had my larger backpack. Now that it's summer, I'm transitioning back to my summer pack. So in winter I use a larger pack because the gear's bulkier, and trying to load it with cold hands and stuff like that, I could just stuff everything in here. This 46 light AF 46L liter, this curve, demands precision when packing it. But I just went and loaded it, so it's ready for my adventure tomorrow, which gives me an idea for the theme of the contest this year. Send me a 3-4 minute video briefly saying who you are, your hiking experience, why you'd like to come, but then do a gear loadout. Show me either you're loading your pack or unloading your pack, but show us quickly what's in your pack. And I'll give everybody until May 29th. So everybody's got about 5 weeks to do this. Send your videos, and then Evan and I will select a winner. And like last year, I don't know, and actually, winning a Martyupnorth Contest is kind of like winning the Masters. You win the Masters, which happened this weekend, you get the green jacket and you get re-invited forever and ever. You win a Martyupnorth Contest, you're in the club, and you come year after year. So Geoff and JT, they're invited, and they're probably going to come. And I know Chef Evan is super busy right now. He's got a new job. He's the executive chef at Hillside Winery in BC. He moved there with his wife Amanda. They're resettling in. He's developing his new menu, so he's super busy, but I think he'll find the time for this. So like last year, send us the submissions. We'll pick a winner, and once we pick the winner, then we'll decide when and where. But here's what I'm thinking. It's probably going to be in mid-July to end of July. It's most likely going to be 3 days and 2 nights, maybe 4 days and 3 nights if the winners are up to it. It's going to be in Alberta. Could be in BC. We might decide to go with Evan, but it's probably going to be in Alberta. And I'm thinking it's going to be on Crown land because of the insanity around COVID-19. Trying to book sites in the national park is tough right now. So I'm going to do Crown land, and I'll tell you honestly, I'm leaning towards going back to my favorite hike of last year, which was my circuit around Lake of the Horns and Carnarvon. That has has river crossings, fords, mountain passes, traverses, lakes with fish, grizzly habitat, unexplored areas. As far as I'm concerned, we can go over the Wary Gap. So that's kind of where I'm thinking. But nothing is absolutely guaranteed at this point. So that's the challenge, folks. That's the theme. Send us a 3-4 minute video, longer if you want to, your gear loadout, why you want to come, who you are, put it on YouTube. If you don't have a YouTube channel and you just want to send me the video, we can figure out a way to do a drop or something like that. If you don't mind, you can send it to me and I can upload it on my channel. If you don't have a channel, there's ways around that. You know, text me if once you've done your video for the logistics. You know what I mean. So that's the challenge right now. So contest is on, folks. Seize that opportunity. Send me something because you won't regret it. You know, go look at the video from last year. JT will tell you, Geoff will tell you, everybody will tell you it's worth it. And you'll get to hang out with a bunch of cool guys. You'll get to see something extraordinary, and you probably get an amazing meal out of Chef Evan out of the whole deal. And that's that. So I'll leave it at that. I'm packed right now. I'm heading off tomorrow. I'm gonna go explore Yahatinda for a couple of days. I still have a video from last weekend to upload. I got a backlog. I got a new pack coming in, which is going to be interesting. And then next week I'm actually going on a almost 2-week-long road trip. I'm driving to British Columbia and then taking a ferry to Vancouver Island and then going up north to Winter Harbor. Look that up on a map to see where Winter Harbor is. It is way up there. So I'm going fishing with some buddies, and then beyond that I got a great summer planned with a ton of stuff. Before I leave, let me just show you what's going on around me right now. Let me just flip to the other side. Dogs are like cows. They're eating the grass. That's Tika. She's coming with me tomorrow. There's Luna. There's Jasper. Everybody's deficient of some sort. All right, that's it, folks. Marty up north saying, looking forward to seeing you on the trail, and otherwise, get off the beaten path.